Kingdom of Norway, commonly known as just Norway to most people, is home to many unique cuisines, uh, unique education system, and beautiful landscapes that also serve as tourist attractions. So to start out with some cuisines, um, we have lefse, which is a flat tortilla looking, uh, I want to say pastry that is potato based and is eaten at a lot of tables in Norway. And when you eat it, normally you can either kind of use it as a bread and use it to combine up leftover foods and roll it up and eat it, or it's used as a dessert and you can just throw some butter on it and a little brown sugar and makes for a really nice dessert. Commonly found at Norwegian tables is, well, actually more tables in America, is lutefisk. Lutefisk is a cod that is shipped over from Norway, and when they first started doing this, and they still do it today, they soak this cod in a preservative called lye, which is actually poisonous. So, in order to eat the left or the fish from Norway, Americans had to get the lye out of the fish and then cook it, and that was how we got lutefisk, which has its own unique texture, flavor, and smell. It's, if you're around people that eat it a lot, it's commonly referred to as stinky fish or jellofish. And lastly, to go along with lutefisk, in Norway, more than over here, is fresher seafood, but their diet is largely seafood based. On to education. Norway is known for having a free higher education system, which America unfortunately does not have. In Norway, most of college tuition is free, but as soon as you get up into doctorate degrees or master's degrees or things like that, then you start, they're kind of the exception. You have to pay a little bit for those. But generally, college tuition is free. Lastly, some landscapes or tourist attractions. Start off with one is Prikkestollen. It's a commonly known hiking trail in Norway, a really big tourist attraction with a beautiful landscape. Brings in a lot of money because of tourism, and yeah. And then this next one is hard to pronounce, so I'm sorry for butchering it, but it's Fjord. It's a fjord is a bay, like of either a bay or a lake that's surrounded by a mountain range, and there's not really much of a shoreline on that bay. It pretty much goes straight from water right into mountains. So, but it's also a big tourist attraction because of families being able to camp in the mountains, and it's beautiful landscape. There's waterfalls everywhere that are world famous, actually. So if you're going to go to Norway, uh, you will be able to experience a very different food lutefisk and other fish. And if you're fortunate enough to go for college, you won't have to pay for it unless you're, with a few exceptions, I guess. And while you're there, you can check out some beautiful landscapes. That's Norway.
Make 5 this time?
Yep.
All right.